It's in Large League, one on Munani.
One game.
At least they need
a one game.
Only 1 point.
And this is City, Diano. Because the gloves is still quadruple. And then Harimo Ntasio said, you almost say, the City about drone.
What's now some shots Adamton, I said, 1 point. No more hope for the last. I was on Aston Villa. No,
Tiado until Liverpool. Casano Bayano.
Anyway, maybe I sometimes you be player Frank Lampard. And we are even though that's 6 points or the 15th on the league log. As long as we are
no problem. I go for brass now.
And we are no
also I go for problem brass. It's no fear in the shake and now say you are safe. Say my last match no so
also more is a point or moving at all costs.
So they will still need almost win they move to 39.
They still need a win.
And to almost do much so win here.
No, so I can be one game. It is one more winning there.
One game.
No,
I can be the Aka Everton there. Aka one.
There be Everton can one game. I guess that's the last.
So my boy how many midweek games? Midweek you one movie no more standing no.
I can never
fine.
No, okay.
Anyway.
Arsenal to hear that one to go to.
There be this Arsenal there. Jibo mo ayi o ma film.
There be saying I can no.
Saying
Arsenal will need to get something in Newcastle.
No,
and Arsenal matches. I think we check out about 10 games. Arsenal and Newcastle are born. Oh, Newcastle home. So if I'm right, Newcastle I think one win.
2.
And most of them are winning. And you venue was now cohort.
I don't know. Be a penalty mom. I didn't.
I want to penalty and penalty.
Na de ona aka say
some person busa
Arsenal na busa za question
on pachai
penalty e jema yo musa say penalty obi ti get timo ya ji penalty amana say o mu ka say ya na enye
and you know
anyway
okay
omo game bi I think Aston Villa so omo game bi enye but still they will need the last match.
Okay,
they will need the last match. So anyway yanya quick near mumram near pick the key point near the work report room.
Very
if you have read the report
very well.
Charges me and nom the boy as good. Count 1 count 1 count 2 count 3. Now the first point is good or my internal investigation by NGF catch up and say we are really dim as good and fair report to be amba. Players no money by from so ebiama omo man Emmanuel Owusu, Mohamed Bailu, Amos Ade, Emmanuel Owusu, Paul Devers Asare and Nana Kwesi Darlington, sporting director Omama and GF if we come na okay reports now. There is a place here standard of proof ni ade no yebeba so ye one must say Ahanos captain that kind baby kakra bi na interesting.
Good.
How also on 6 occasions just before the match.
Okay.
And Owura Kwaku Frimpong one Abrante friends ni amwa Emmanuel ni amwa gogo. Oka gogo dam say hey madam for me the gogo on the edge more court decent gogo me chia onyewa we akwa bi na akofa gogo ato no so na echire no na akoye some say one Emmanuel Amwa, volunteer of Interlies, was also invited to meet the team on 3 occasions on the 13th, 16th, and 26th days of August 21. His score records and mobile money records were also obtained from the telecommunication network for the analysis. Of course, we know about the that payment no coin. How much mobile money agent no? Akwani a popular. How much buy?
Question.
Question. There be baku yet. Oh, the we are there.
Obuasi ni na ye.
Obuasi ni na ye come. Say within the same period, the prosecution revealed that before the match was played, and between 12th of July and 19th of July, Dr. Kwaku Frimpong called Ni Amwa on 2 occasions.
Okay.
Now within the same period, Ni Amwa also contacted Dr. Kwaku Frimpong 6 times. Whilst Niamwa contacted Emmanuel Frimpong 9 times. The prosecution showed that on 12 July 2021, around 4:57 p.m., Dr. Kwaku Frimpong called Ni Amwa and expressed its interest in the match in question. During the discussions, Dr. Kwaku Frimpong offered Emmanuel Ni Amwa an amount of 10,000 cedis to manipulate the match to achieve a correct score of 5-1 to advance his betting objective. Dr. Kwaku Frimpong then indicated that he will instruct someone who was later found out to be Emmanuel Frimpong, the CEO of Ashgold, to send the money. Now, thereon, Emmanuel Ni Amwa frequently contacted Dr. Kwaku Frimpong to obtain more information on the details of Dr. Kwaku Frimpong's interest in manipulating the match. The prosecution provided detailed call records between the two parties to support this claim. Okay. Or say, the committee notes that though Dr. Kwaku Frimpong, Emmanuel Frimpong, the CEO of Ashgold SC, has stated that they did not know Ni Amwa and has never dealt with him. However, the phone records show that the two Ashgold SC club officials have been in communications with Ni Amwa on a number of occasions as regards the match. Now, evidence of mobile money transaction between the parties before the match. Okay. Now, there were also testimonies. Evidence of mobile money. I had to explain further. Prosecution gave evidence regarding a detailed account of call records and mobile money records of Emmanuel Ni Amwa, Dr. Kwaku Frimpong, president of Ashgold, and Isaac Quest, the mobile money merchant. Prosecution stated as follows: that on the Thursday, 15 July 2021, around 10 a.m., Isaac Quest, mobile money agent, received an amount of 10,000, which was sent in 2 batches of 5,000 within a minute from Prince Kwating, mobile money merchant in Obuasi. According to prosecution, Emmanuel Frimpong later called Ni Amwa around 10:23 a.m. to confirm receipt of the money. The money was disbursed from Isaac Quest to Ni Amwa as follows. Isaac Quest sent an amount of 2,000 on the 15th of July 2020 to Ni Amwa. On 18th of July 2021, Isaac Quest again sent an amount of 5,000 to Ni Amwa and another 2,194 on the 22nd of July 2021. Okay, defense of Ashgold. And also Ashgold should defend it also during cross-examination. Okay, Ashgold denied any relationship between Ni Amwa, Google, and Dr. Kwaku Frimpong and Mr. Emmanuel Frimpong as far as match fixing was concerned, but indicated that all the communication with Ni Amwa was in respect of a player transfer. Okay. During cross-examination, Dr. Kwaku Frimpong, Emmanuel Frimpong admitted communicating with Ni Amwa. However, as part of his explanations, Emmanuel Frimpong admitted exchanging 10 text messages with Ni Amwa after it was suggested to him that they rather exchange messages on 43 occasions. Okay. In his general defense, Ashgold revealed that Ni Amwa is not a volunteer with Interlies, but rather an officer of the club. A reasonable inference from this revelation is that Dr. Frimpong and Emmanuel Frimpong recognized Ni Amwa as an officer of Interlies FC. They could act together. There were also testimonies from the players of Interlies that Ni Amwa was always in their company on match days, including the match in question, that he was on the bus to Obuasi and lodged them at the same hotel prior to the day of the match. The committee notes, therefore, that the outcome of the relationship between Dr. Frimpong and Emmanuel Frimpong and Ni Amwa eventually manifested even before the match was played. For instance, the case of prosecution has it that Hasmi Musa, player of Interlies FC, stated that Mohamed Zakari, player of Interlies, told him he saw Richmond Lamte, player of Interlies, giving a white paper to Ni Amwa and heard him say that if the match will end with that correct score of 5-1, then he should call the number on the sheet of paper for a person to stake the bet for him. Okay. Let me repeat one. Or see, the case of prosecution has it that Hasmi Musa, player of Interlies FC, stated that Mohamed Zakari, player of Interlies, told him he saw Richmond Lamte, player of Interlies, giving a white paper to Ni Amwa and heard him say that if the match will end with that correct score of 5-1, then he should call the number on the sheet of paper for the person to stake for him. As I say, or no Hashmi Musa na the ocean home. Or say, Mohammed Zakari Katren say, who say, Richmond Lamptey, what your number be? A good paper, so the amani amwa. Say 5-1 number bum said the old canana. Fama first number we ne catch so unchama. So what I say? Okay. Yet again from the finals of Intala's FC report, Richmond Lamptey recounted Richmond Lamptey that said to say in jersey number 33 for Ash Good. Inquired from him as to whether the bosses of Intala's FC had told them about the 5-1 scoreline, to which he answered in the negative. Also share it or say no say muni say match near 5-1 and na Richmond Lamptey say media minim eno nya momo nya court say e kan say mo kan e nya mo de. The committee is that satisfied that the relation between Dr. Frimpong and Frimpong and Niamwa was not meant for player transfer but rather to fix a match in question. Evidence of match fixing, it goes on and on and on. Later we'll come to that, but I'll say Setose asked him on 3 occasions, twice on the field of play, both Richmond Lamptey and any other players. Player bako. Of in fact, say Setose and Busan say, "Unim say match in 5-1 there. Muya away." Okay, then that's good. Oman for report be and cause they akano. Then we move on to the decision because we can 25-page very comprehensive report, but match officials report. Until referee for also Troy say. Born no moves at the no be especially on the 6th and the 7th goals, no, or say time has me Musa share no done and who ball ni say no non technical bench no air bomb in some
bench 2 benches
of Interlies. Okay. So must say bet sub I don't know not be no more if you say until no more bombs so I say no because and they say 5-1 no. So what I say, and no, and say 5-1 na omu bomb nsem. And the evidence of players and officials or say players, you know, Steven Osubanahene, Da Costa Ampem, Franka Kutu, Adimaize Kupoku, Emoskofin Koma, Eric Eso, Seth Osei, Moses Kwame, Solomon Free, Omona Sadat Mohammed, Omoka players, Omo de Omama. And after punishment, no, those who did not appear, Mohammed Bello, Emosade, Paul the various assign and Kwesi Darlington, or meaning obia punishment to her and the sanctions meaning the key issues. Or say at the end of the 2021-22 season we end there as good, only a Division 2 club. Chombe Babe Bo and Obuasi district and region Kutoro Muligino. Okay. They are now as far as Bobia Moreano. As go Babe Division 2. Nukuma Umamon Babebo. That is a man qualifier. Antino, I know yet the decline. I feel my finding as good 100,000 cities. Okay, and Uchamwa, the president of Asgood. Dr. Kwaku Frimpong is banned from taking part in any football-related activity for a period of 120 months, which is 10 years. Ma unsi football, said the Omokan Bobo Baby for 10 years. Okay, in accordance with Article 34(5) DI of the GFA League regulations, FA also obey to a fine of 100,000 cedis. And imposing that Emmanuel Frimpong, the CEO, is banned from taking part in any football-related activity for a period of 96 months. That is 8 years. And also a fine of 500,000. No, 50,000. Sorry. And obitua. As good head could Thomas Dua M1 because his name will never appeared at any point in the investigation. Yes. Me who in terms of my banning for 2 years, 24 months. Okay. As good team manager. Edu G. Ahmed. He is banned for 2 years. Also, my baby and Ebemu in the investigation, but he is banned. Players who are banned for 24 months, 2 years. Untimi Mobo, Steven Osubanahene, Ampem Da Costa, Frank Akoto, Ajiman Isaac Opoku, Emos Kofin Kroma, Eric Eso, Omunina, Moses Kwame, and Solomon Free. Now, Samed Mohamed, player number 32 of Ashgood. Oma banning for 30 months in accordance with Article 34(5) DI of the GFA Ghana Premier League regulations. Setosei, player number 33 of Asgard is banned for 30 months. That is, Setosei is banned for 2.5 years. Yes. Okay. Omo makai, omo ma piano, almost oma bani omunina for 48 months. Omo ma, which is 4 years. Omunye Nana Kwesi Darlington, Prof. Sporting Director, banned for 4 years. Paul Divers Asare, banned for 4 years. Amos Ade 4 years. Mohamed Bello 4 years. Emmanuel Olusu 4 years. Okay, Nina Beshasye 2022-23. Nti omo kanse si idea. Omo bibi ombetime twa ade. Because usually the punishment like this takes immediate effect. Say matches na aka no. When him so that season omo bi. Enti I know be pedi odi be di kopem. Say ebe enti this is a decision on us go. Enti we dey tour. Say ebe farmer na ni tell ni aba. Na ya ba behwe. Ba for me line quick ni enten me.
No, we dey ni nyina akoye we na.
Okay, nti ba.
Ya ba ye rewrem.
And then because be prof issues bebre o. Say so sports authority. Once apart from you couldn't buy no. Why respond it? But an advice no so very damning letter about him. No so Eddie Aquacoma mpenyin for. So the deputy no. As your friend said Bawa se bibisa. Well no so ade bia wa trafa no ho. Hard you papa as good as in India ni na ebeto na nyame aduma enye letter ni kwa je say nsema wa ke kanfa prof no hard you
yaba we tama we for your expertise meba beji wadwen on go kala hoto ni hasunu nsa.
Okay so omo de mayo this is on as good.
No so based upon the win and
okay all right Captain so the yam farmer na ka kem
the na mekano some matches na ya no I can you know those who are so much interested in it no mo komra na Ashanti go there no I've done some extended job on that
because you say the Ashanti go na
yeah
and now we
yeah that's good so of course Asana Reho
is also started congratulations Milan
Yenchang Accra.
Okay.
Yenchang Accra. Yeah, Yenchang Accra. But it looks likely. It's against Aswalo. Our last game is against Aswalo.
Okay.
So Aswalo funny stubborn sides Accra when it comes to more big teams in the Italian Serie A.
Yeah, good man.
Yeah,
okay.
Of course, yeah.
Areho. Yeah. So Juventus are share evident to their whole experience.
Areho,
yeah. How do you know?
The Nene weekend, I said, I say Syriano, and I were there.
Okay.
Last game of the season.
Now, when you ask now for one, you know.
Oh,
what do you do?
If you ask a message,
ask for obey.
Supporters no Mukuma. I'm someone in Fanano can you cast us him. So, per se, or Nana Suya.
Oh. You
made us up there and can't on your mother.
Now, said to us now for supporters, especially me, I'm new opinion Ernest. And I am a say, may ask now, it will make you me pass like a crow. Pass like a crash.
Antonio Conte chance. Okay, I'm so Antonio. What's an Okoya Antonio Conte buy? On said the only thing I do, the only thing a bit in prevent Arsenal from getting the 4th position. It's not Tottenham, but it's Antonio Conte.
Oh, you the pie.
And then
and they baby mummy no gina. Reason why Arsenal supporters who is omonya obi omene compete for the last lot of Champions League qualification. And yet Tottenham club no. But Tomuko appointing Antonio Conte no.
Una say league year started and Arsenal was 0. Okay.
No, but okay time omo for Conte no. Na ya analyze Conte no. Now omo 7 points away from 4th position.
Arsenal's away.
No, Arsenal were ahead of Tottenham Hotspur.
We got 4 positions now. We are Arsenal.
But they were ahead of Tottenham Hotspur.
Okay, we got go play league table.
So what I'm saying? It's near yet here can Obini Arsenal compete because Tottenham Aquaco for culture or a lot of experience.
Okay.
We know how to psych his players. We know how to motivate his players to get results in the person of Antonio Conte. So here no many Burnley game ni be able to look at how na Ojinja supporters no. Is it Oyama Tottenham supporters no for once Daniel Levy be ya dia onye because your season now, no matter position at Tottenham Hotspur, the worst they will go a fifth. Based on what Conte ayeno, Daniel Levy has suspended. Because Mufu say they have their Pep Guardiola jogging club now in Antonio Conte. It's yes you spend the man no soon to compete. It's and they ever share Arsenal in Newcastle game no. I wish sen come predict it. I wish sen come predict. Na ke nyina no. Yemfa sum dwon konko hebo no. I wish sen come predict it.
That the best okay, we have it make.
Oh, I didn't hear.
Oh, you wish some also your uncle for some prediction and they are man.
I wish sen come predict it seriously. Nanka Arsenal for Modi. But we are more closer to a drawn game 1-1 or 2-2.
Okay.
When a Newcastle and Arsenal game. May I sure say now what you send me Namaya Dum Ma. Yababa better studio and Yabekasa about how Milan won the Italian Serie A with 86 points. How Milan won the Italian Serie A with 86 points.
Okay.
Key moments I see Milan seasons. And now again, we have no opportunity to game now.
And now I'm spending time with you.
Oh, to one coast to coast.
Goes I'm go ahead.
One coast to coast go no. Tio Hernandez go no worry.
I'm a Tisan go for come once.
Oh,
Tio Hernandez.
From the 18-year boss of Milan to the other half.
Coast to coast.
Coast to coast. From the other half of the pitch.
Juventus for now, I'm winning about.
Okay.
Do pa mama in coast to coast.
Oh, when upon we had the now share against Verona no in 95-96 now. The key moment in the Manakoje word best no. Tio Hernandez there no. And
any another thing.
Hey, who will go no?
There view.
Born again, now who go no? On found two screens, Mr. Toure. From Milan half to Atlanta half. Now born than it. So what did I say? It's Milan are finding so many ways of winning. Nyame aduma. Me sure say that's ene. Nyame adum near team koma. We'll come and talk about my story.
Baba man for say I'm for started but say as go the any here and there but has so do finals of FA Cup. I say and show be headline na bibim kra because I live. Some nyanza getwa. Asamasiu.
Ashgold is going to Division 2.
The some the Richmond Lamte di frefan and Tala is better but I don't want Richmond Lamte mo.
I said when Richmond Lamte and Tala Spaghetti.
Oh, you fam. 100.7.
Big issue no say what I know. The more be am fan ya grow nko ya.
Baba yes that in nko. Then the was in enough time.
Tama.
What can anyman no?
Very no. In fact, me customer reading detail to say.
Oh, but at least I've gone through it.
Any kaka ma reading no. Say yeah. Say
Zintala is another but on producers na some I want to see where Richmond Lamte di ebeba. Because you almost play a bit of mention in one form of punishment.
And especially with the right up on Richmond Lamte, they all can't hear me, you know. I just say he was an active participant. I just say said the okay say me say I just say for somebody to write on a paper. Modern number mo be say family pakon me say 5-1 no. E bebem to ntwa correct score e ma me. So what the 1 million crowd to so is can enti but yen twen no answer. Tama me ka say go
I see Ashanti Gold going to court.
The normal court.
And because I may appeal, eventually some court.
What did he say? Meaning the prosecutors, but BBH say omu engage the network companies to get recordings of conversations.
And so investigation in the network company.
Yeah.
Omu evidence no pan.
Yes.
Yes, and no mujina so ye.
Yeah,
and how FIFA went about some of these things.
And to get even the mobile money merchant, you know.
Yes.
Obo senior capture no. Your question, which a representative baby amu anokoji nisika.
Yeah.
So it's near capture no. But okay, you know. There is little able but the most important thing is the figure stated in 10,000 Ghana cedis no.
Kaboom no.
Yes.
Amano.
So
deductions.
Oh.
2,000,
So
2,194, and then 5,000.
So we send it 10,000 Ghana cedis. It should be around a better 100 Ghana cedis.
But we are bro a new sir. O kabo me new
10,000 no high. Hona e be a little
channel. I'm not lawyer for no say a quarter. Lawyer for because me send 10,000 a man. Okay. It's another argument. Or send it, also champion send 10,000.
And send 5,000 you.
There were no man at 10. Now we send 5,000. You know, I say 2,194 and then 2,194 and then 5,000. So what I say? 2,194 and then 5,000.
So we say already
by your man food in say and then all your mobile money transactions. All your calls are obey they will receive. Say investigation be a ban no more ya
can be
traced
easily. And there's how you to me sir. Say including videos I'll be sending na.
Oh nina o come more easy gra. Now no madam me na an issue. Once you go officially to the network company, that's a police na investigation na. Wow call dia yemfa obi ha by a police na ya. They go then they give them everything. Sister Atuo calls our year in the last 3 days. Sister person who obey me. Sika was sending. Anyone receive say IGB person who obey me. Tinedie oh ye bibia no I careful.
Tama.
Yes, with the Ghana card near the other abem kwa they say there.
Yes, sports.
Easy kura anti hand ti en twaso. Mimi tumofo.
And yes, sports eh.
Tumofo yan kwa.
Otio. Ofa bi no ma ho dey yo.
Also mangrove for you no opportunity. So betimi akọ. Akọ MTN ni boda for omo munya hwe. O hwe wo so.
Tama. You see us going to court.
No, after appeal, they will not. How can you accept this?
Part of you see evidence committing the children as go deny me na.
Some say guy no hear discussion on player transfer. No, the woman say a player home common no.
So even when it was put to them, say the parliament this transaction in terms of course communication this number of course go on player say deny so me I mean anyone say at least suggest say they may want to
nobody will accept this decision like that. Nobody
a huge issue but you see it looks to me like the people for Boise are bracing themselves to accept the verdict and see how champion some of them say a blessing in disguise. Magnitude
what pertains in our division 2 and division 1 and ready so team because playing in our division 2 if you are close and you're easy one all these players the professional contract you have with them all of them will go
away.
Number 2 why never a team from division 2 champion de bia or accept our boka investment now will go waste because players are banned man 4 years near the obi no beba be toss our player no ntimi but you won't accept it the champion that I know so bet say investment away millions of cedis and dollars and simsa
not two all court no yes all court no say or overturn case no a verdict no and all court say or stay verdict no now why a part of the league now that would be very interesting
because me lawyer but if you read minimum family but if you read through very good lawyers will have areas because they mean who part do evidence of mobile money transfers and transactions.
Is it?
But if I send the fact that Mene Harry Edin Komo Bibria Harry Abba Park Abba players so can see I'm sending money it's no. In my opinion, I have seen lawyers arguing and overturning serious way see
of course and there but ama
enti obetwe bezam je se be yenye yi no obetwe on tiase sa
na me bisa o
but ye modie fa abaso at least they are putting an effort ye bo machi energy for to na play why mad fixing omunya ho hwe if finally they have come out with something
tama would the police penyin no asam no be back into this connection because it appears said this is not the work of the police.
America adwuma ba ko mo ye ya adwuma ba ko mo ye ya ye kan ga sia ti ha Sports Radar, a Swiss-based international company's fraud detection system, a unique service that identifies betting-related manipulation in sports globally for a number of leagues through its vast amount of data, reported that there was a strong pre-match betting and telltale signs of fraud on the said match. Source back no. First of all, it was reported by Sankofu, according to the moment, very credible, said that match was fixed. So what I say, Entino, Omu Jineno, so I say, we no. It looks good, but a competent court of law. And you must say, lawyer for Timubo is easy.
Tama, it looks like when we at the football side of it, but the criminal side of it, no. I say, if you don't take interest in it, because
is there any criminal?
Oh, say betting. Say
betting.
No, not in the sense of betting, but in the sense of throwing the game away.
But so who threw a game away? Okay, unim you benya enough we went into lights for a so decision about because we are one-sided. Match ni ana. Oh, okay. This is the match na you can watch is on TV. Na keep on the bell. Where the entire lights keep on. That's a bad deal.
Say boy we dey bet ma shake bia. Say ko paria ba na e pa ne say.
Okay. But for you young boy na e be round 1 and 2.
Me first part. Me hwe ni say eye report here is aka eye. Me ni agisa aba bontin. But anka efe no ma police no ba mu bi e na almost for the criminal side of it. Can be senka e be solidify hold on position no. Because I will not be surprised. Senior work can say maybe Ashgold want to go to the normal court and see say seek to overturn it and all that. I know the yebema emre actress and no. But I make us and baby will go kara hetoni Hashmi Musa. Even though yenya internalize verdict no for now, but
internalize demoted to Division 2 league.
Wow.
Okay, GFA DC verdict and also a hand almost free 1 go 2.
Unless our punishment no enye as harsh as Ashgold there no.
No, I'm say emrano ye clear say oba you Division 2 and now almost find allies when as and when the kids came they were Premier Division side.
Okay, at that time
they were Premier Division side, you know.
So our present situation doesn't affect it.
I say case yeah old case.
Any retrospective.
An old case. One more example yeah asset time now more cancer in terms of Division 2. Okay. But for my mem got to go girl once okay entire so then but you move quickly to verdict decision you know. What I say and no we are now about then charges you know, but the decision which is normally or the last part of we know evidence also evidence so Richmond Lam TV who said Nidia Baho baby Nidia Cat Richmond Lam 30 months okay which means that on a set or said any pet so 2.5 years hey Tizako to go so bad then. The crucial question at this point is whether the case of the prosecution has been proven, having inferred from the facts and the corroborated pieces of evidence, and of course the whole evidence before it. The committee finds as follows: 1. Interlice FC good. There was strong evidence that Interlight Football Club as a legal entity engaged in a fixed match. Number one. Number two, there's a strong evidence of match fixing several days before the match between Ashanti Gold and Interlight by Niamu Agogo, president of Ash Gold SC Dr. Kwaku Frimpong and the CEO of Ash Gold SC Manuel Frimpong. There was a strong corroborated evidence of match fixing on the field of play between Ash Gold SC and Interlight FC. The GFA investigation did not probe sufficiently to betting, so not much was found on betting except snippets of evidence which cannot be linked to any betting system or suspicious betting patterns. Besiktas example, there is evidence of match fixing and betting. Okay, players of Interlight. Was it by the evidence of the players? There's a strong evidence of this match fixing and betting. Creeping is not already present in the Ghana Football Association. Other officials of Interlight. Strong evidence of mass sanctions. Okay, Hannah Mepenum. To protect the sporting integrity of football in Ghana per Article 18.2 of the GFA Discipline Code 2019, Interlight FC as a corporate entity is sanctioned as follows. That at the end of the 2021-2022 Ghana Premier League season, Interlight shall be demoted to Division 2 League in accordance with Article 63H of the GFA Discipline Code 2019. That the fine of 100,000 is imposed on Interlight FC in accordance with, okay, that the coach, Felix Abuaje, is banned from taking part in any football-related activity for a period of 24 months in accordance with Article 34.5 D1 of the GFA or Ghana Premier League regulation. That the team manager of Interlight FC Rubin Ajeti Rubin Ajeti is banned from taking part in any football-related activity for a period of 24 months in accordance with, okay, then we move on. That the underlisted players of Interlight FC in the said match are hereby banned for 24 months each in accordance with Article 34. Mohamed Zakari 10, Richard Akwa, Shaibu Tofik and Felix Abuska. That Richmond Lamte of Interlight FC is hereby Adana GFA ne Jibo and the Ombefre Richmond Lamte as a Richmond Lamte of Interlight. Minimum Brazil is the Tron there. But the GFA is aware and in their books. So Interlight. I will say that Richmond Lamte of Interlight is hereby banned for a period of 30 months in accordance with Article 34.5 D1 of the Ghana Premier League regulations. That Fad Ibrahim of Interlight is hereby banned for a period of 24 months. Okay. He is further banned for a period of 12 months for placing bets on multiple matches and competition on his phone, on the Azar channel phone too. Imanonia Moeke Nigogo is hereby handed a live ban for more football-related activity, immediate effect in accordance with Article 34 of the Ghana. Okay. No. That the underlisted players and officers of Interlight FC in the said match also failed to appear before the General Committee are hereby banned for 24 months, each in accordance with Dansu Redu Mensah, Alex Asso, Abdul Kader Mohammed, Issa Ali, and the Ope and Boy Joseph Maxwell. Hasmin Musa is banned from taking part in any football-related activity for a period of 24 months. However, the committee has mitigated the sanction due to the role he played in unveiling the fixed match. His sanction is therefore reduced to a period of 6 months and warned not to take the law into his hands, but has a duty to disclose any such occurrence to the GFA through the integrity hotline. That all above mentioned sanctions are commenced from the 22-23 league season. This decision shall be communicated to FIFA to be given international. Okay. And no. Recommendations and almost 2 for almost a common banning to 24 months, which is 2 years. Na said ye onusi say better no o my in 6 months and no to for say o tibi bi say nye park so no so ko say ade no o mo GFA fo ama o timi fam na no enche ni nse abra obeteni akwa akoshe no I think football ma kwan say o ten cho goalkeeper. I think it's fair. You say we say bet there but I think it's fair. For that na Interlight in Banifo bi adi amamu
nte o hwe Ash Gold case now.
So it means Ash Gold initiated that they move for that bet, you know.
So we should ruling now. Ash Gold decide. We ruling now. Ash Gold the animal evidence ni of what if in nyai and they say Ash Gold directly and deal with
any Interlight
official
apart from ni.
We say ni no come establishes or official of the club.
There be
go no.
So want me establish so your official of the club. utie ayi
I will be on your official I bet you team not travel no what team ni bus I lodge in the same hotel so on your official team ko bogi
I say oni ba be o mo kin fight
team ko bogi critical wa mako omo yo mo
pia talent mpanfo we dey aware
ba say to ye boy eye wo Ghana hai several clubs ewo memu ha omo bo people closer to the club omo your officials omo te bus omo ni players ko ba bi omo ko bia
no I want to believe the best no team ni mu no
I saw money in that official
team no nka so omo nim no
but what I know most of the time so omo ko bobo na so omo we dey I want to me fa obi so fa na ko to cry e achi no mo so majai
ba omo
kwa dia ya no omo nema omo ye dia omo ntan entertain obi a onka omo nema ho saa e wo bus ni
oh but whatever it is you know the guy has some link with Interlies and
that one is there
it you share
but won't me establish say well at no point in their dealings now who say he was dealing with any official of the club so what I say and it's not Tommy mo the enemy ntiase no coaches no
o say o he Tommy mo issue na o man timi ama di omo ye o say o be say Thomas Bia o man timi aka say say and Thomas Bia
even invited
say what them
was invited
sir o mo invited obi say Giedu our year team manager of Ashanti Good o man timi aka say no ye so what them mention say ba o hwe players ne kura no nyo mu nyina wo em say seto say and a defender FM say yeah omo no mutimi establish say omo they were much involved because at a point obi say seto say ko busa Interlies yes ko busa Interlies player say na mo mpanyifo nka nkyere mo say score line be say Richmond Lamte so de en say omo hu say ode paper e ma amo ano so at the chance ode paper e ma amo ano e na o te say saa na score line be ye dia e na je paper we na fama asomasi no ntwa bi ma me
Otuo bi number
Otuo bi number go paper no so
na nko je phone amezimba
e na ofa champion mo de na omutimi establish say omanya conversations between champion and the bano and the niamua which show messages at a point so what kind ruling mu ya say during the course of the match messages no exchange here between champion bano and niamua no exchange messages 42 times
you say 10
Imaka say 10
but I'm 43
and I'm 43 so what them chance you it's a chess or mudi no go deep into their numbers
obi asende ma dey be very close say niamua ono na ADDC ni pa with the score records from MTN because Interlies officials was not involved in the deal and to any the ono and phone are they available and to do baby no who decided on the country okay 100.7 decided say just
na you come out
say na and mom here follow up say and no the AD
and no kwa
process ni say
because at the point in time na
was in time Interlies me argue say Niamwa is not a club official
okay
and pass you have to check your list so Medini was club Fad Ibrahim Onoma Paul say he left Interlies as a free agent last season. He's now playing in Belarus. But once a GF is on Bebo FIFA man the Fad the Bemna Befi.
It looks like a good investigation and something
champion will challenge it.
For no kwa de minim say champion on tenacity he will come back stronger on this issue.
Kofi Unkasa
na ka do ba na onya
on kasa na kra ebi ko be kai wa maintain o de na so de on de down
program ya yi obi a wodin ye yi pe na sasa
me na wakasa me chefa
ai
na some no de ma na woji kai me na me nkasa me start na woji na wodem jama so wi tafina ka we ba mo na wasi ku da was mo kana ye situation asem ni me challenge you no but na so mo kana
obi a
ka ba to Kofi kasa wi ya ma hu anything I go kala
to anya ko we so
to no so ono oi
ono na o you know ice gold verdict ni mu a according to Hashmin e ka say we can say on true number mo bi no ono so can say collaborate say
Oma
but say there's everything silent on him
that's an Hausa name like Say ni pan nye go ka.
Yeah, but anytime guys I said the report seemed to be a bit silent.
Silent on. No team no internalize. And I
internalize. But he didn't appear or as good report no rather instead of internalize until maybe some. Until Kofi we are.
There's no one.
I mean who go ka auto as good adimu and I mean kind.
No, they okay no body.
Go ka auto.
Sir. Maybe.
Babo na no be ya na.
So I don't want to get one of the boys who hunt it.
Or say Hasmi Musa, player of Intala, stated that Mohamed Zakari, player of Intala, told him he saw it more Lamti. Panga Auto was Mohamed Zakari. Okay, all right. Go for me,
well, legend. Well, I think, sir, in the first place, you know, ruling a step forward. So, at least, may be being in a bit me at discuss it, yet me the way forward. Say now can definitely Dr. Kwaku Frimpong be taking a step also say or be fighting case in legally. But legend, see, me share ruling by now. Or more ruling in around these areas. This is how I see it. One, video evidence of the game na ankasa. Video evidence of it. Me who digital test from characters, say digital test messages on phone. One of them, players giving their take on the issue. Any officials around the issue. Then match officials ankasa, referees and match commissioners on the day. And at the last one, mobile money transaction. Osho Mudu Linina is around Sanoma 5 year me bobo bobosui. In the first place, I'm for video now because I gave me a course. Legend. Game na yehwe no before say ye kra na ye be kose obi investigating on for report be mreye one kasa game okay the game is on the screens okay game na ye nyina ye to ye boss share no
na bona ge dia kwa na share no ho no ni ho
yeah Yasmin
we na no
Yasmin
we be your 10 ko share
yeah Yasmin
and the icing on the
Yasmin
who go ka hoto there
I will
I say
I will present
there were 14 page
14 so na we
or say timer Yasmin Musa e ka che players ni omo warning say scholar wati ni na so munnim no man koye omo ho amobo no mo ye madwe so mkoye yo be say bet no
Yeah.
page 14
yeah 14
ona paragraph saying
first
and me bi ama
bye
I don't know.
there were also testimony from players of Intala.
No.
The committee notes there.
Fad Ibrahim also stated that Setose asked him the same question twice on the field of play, both halves of the match. The case of prosecution was that Hashim Musa, a player of Intala, after addressing his teammates about what he had heard, that the match has been fixed, told his teammates that if they do not play to their best in order to prevent the alleged correct score of 5-1, he will personally act to ruin the bets.
Yeah.
This was supported by Ahoto Gokel, a player of Intala, who said, "Today we will put sand
in the gallery,
meaning the bet will be ruined."
Was it page 14?
14, baby.
And median a hammer. But for median hammer.
For the punishment and open day.
No, but
Nadia na mo ko print mami. That line started with them. For instance, Nana.
I started Oko 13 hona.
I paid 13.
Oko 13.
Okay. Okay.
Oko 13.
the
next page 14. Into the kind bus you say 13 and they with evidence of match fixing on arrival of Interlice at the stadium. So what?
Me printing no problem. Okay. Maybe the 13 and a reasonable inference from this revelation is that Dr. Frimpong Emmanuel Frimpong.
My main screenshot.
Okay. Because me 14 started with the case of prosecution has that Hashmi Musa, player of Interlice, stated that Mohamed Zakari. Anyway, and some very go there, mommy. Okay, go kill Ahoto. And I 15.
No, 15 year.
Okay. Alice, what's your question?
See, now my question is, I say,
punishment in the
there's nothing about him. Say that's a born abasu. Say
report
say the striker kind of only there or say Sano Waka any to a ne ye be san ye de gu o mu gari mu e just say he was aware of the betting thing or the match fixing thing and took the same decision as Hashmi Musa.
But Hashmi Musa has been punished.
And Onono has been left. In time, I say almost everything is silent on him. The person who say maybe he was not involved in this whole thing.
Hey, wait, that's easy. Because when you information.
When you information, yes.
And you want to be.
It looks like.
Other players no more punished. What was their involvement?
Intala is there already. You know, everything was silent on him. Even though the name the DPA was asked go report to rider.
Okay, that's a good question. Now, then we move on. What happens next? Obuasi, champion, Enterprise, GFA, GMA, where you are now.
Well, so legend, I'm starting from the video, no. The game itself and a normal course game. Legend. In the first place, say your both game, not a defender of a team. Receive a pass from the teammates. So it's a report now. Yasmin receives a pass from Onwan Kasani teammates. Legend, no one done any action goal post. No one bobo no ashe. First one, you find under the influence of alcohol. Say be previous. Ebi ana Yasmin kwan wanum bibi. Enti no yes ade no. Legend, a second one comes. No asanso atene to Onwan Kasani goal post. No asanso ashe no bi.
Okay, wait, but maybe 15 paragraph 3. Thank you. Or say this was supported by Otogokel, player of Intala, who also said today we will put sand in their gari, meaning the bet will be ruined. Okay, so again
from the committee. So
his name doesn't appear.
So why?
Maybe Hashmi was seen doing it, the acting. So all sharing to show say, she best say betting now. Yes, and you know, Jebono.
Now, some are punishing go for a government, but my punishing, we must have ritual lamte. Moons will be a good rabbit. Say, the woman saw the paper. And will be so good. Send back to go try your moon. To not make a general. So, also, Cassia, the viewer got him. Just say he was also away.
I don't know, but on the field of play, maybe a man who on
the field of play then.
Sunday, parking to your homes or the palm movie.
The reason
back to look for people.
I the Pama will be.
TT.
Yes, I don't know there and yet parking also crana.
No, that's in the Obi or say. The more and there's ready and you have a gum garden.
He's away.
Or new Obi or no so say, oh, Sabi tried the animal in good time.
And Guayana can you?
Obiso who say
Obi can
is on unya 30 man.
Obi advice players.
Now you also the and you have go Wujana. That is not fair, like Harry is saying.
Of course, I'm touch here. Like all other players, like Tommy Diadamo Kenya. You said who the actual thing or man any bad. But I'm only trying to establish say or don't know the end of it. Maybe the actions on the field, no. I'm sure why never a woman who said who has been there.
Yes, I would
come to Tama.
Oman can say they are punishing any player because of his actions on the field. So let's not bring in that. But what I say?
Of course.
And to say it means you can say actions on the field. Richmond Lam Tene said to say, anyone here can you we can see, we still can see it. But Oman can say they are punishing them because of their actions. And I said the whole episode, no. Who play? For instance, Hashmi was aware of the betting and says, any of the Gary. And you have become guy. So at least the money didn't say. This is Hashmi, dear. No, Hashmi. Obviously, a man 2 years. But a man is 6 months. Because on the occasion, the annual good guy, no one could be. That's what I say. In that case, you explain. But so you're silent on him, Diana. Oh, yeah, man, I especially Kakra. Maybe enough. Maybe some other replication. It can be over. Ninsu and so on the same. Sansama ye king na.
Okay, legend. Enti send na make an earlier on. See, video na ye hwe no. Any video no mo sakan no. E momo enough case so mbitim da hwe ase benim. Okay. And so what a match commissioner's report on the common in their ruling, almost a match commissioner and say at the time when player Yasmin, our share number 5 Jesse, 10 to 1 Kasani goal post or watch 2 goals, no, they saw say washeda, it was deliberate act. No player no asheda. Legend say ye diasem na se wo evidence of video any audio and when you when you so kese. And the reality is that Yasmin or Tenen who boss out 2 goals nation on Ankasa net no. They just have been previous ebia have been previous. Nana adwum kan no be ade no. Sanya na adwum ne kan na say nye sebia wanom sebi no akogina bibia. The question is identity player number 5 on one Ankasa football. Defending the team.
Ebia ono atwa bi.
Entina me kan.
Atwa 7.
Et legend. Entina na me
ebia atwa 7.
The rule in the betimi abase ebia the player admitted say bia no anu bibi. And I said, no cause psychiatric hospital be me catch us and I dream mechanical crack. And what 10 years was one cassa or 7
no 7.
Well, everyone on such a bet in it. Yes, but when the
5 for the 2
or the 2 at the account, better Uncle Bassa, but just a plan and cassa admit so what I say, legend. So based on the video now you hear, you know, any action now you who you know, and it's really difficult to say because the game wasn't fixed. So player who defending the goalpost, a defender, the defender means he defends on any team. A defender defending his team turns back and scores 2 goals against one Kasani goalpost, no. So the video evidence of the game now you can't get a start times sponsorship and answer partnership, whatever. Am I a video of our game na SB quiet and sometimes me kasana I wish on the video about so. Clearly there was something significantly wrong with Yasmin so we bet 10 and 1 class watching the goal post so 2 goals. And the ruling say it was a deliberate act on the part of the player. And indeed the player also admitted say Sadiana calls no he wasn't in support and was Sadiano. So that is the first thing on the video evidence. Legend. The second one. And the digital form of testing that no legend really be trace you. Who say obetimi no be exchange messages. We are obetimi delete. But say kwa the owners of the network na obetimi pull message na we delete ni nyina. Enti whether MTN, Vodafone or any network, the committee and say omo coin eko pull all the exchanges in terms of text messages akoso. The say Kofi ne captain Siasia, the Kofi send here, the captain Siasia send here, and send ben omo kan here during the exchanges. And no you must want to send test and it was 10. Committee they say omo find it out 43 times. So 43 times and legend I want to believe there. And you're from was it ni mine friends ni amwa gogo and the communication network in police documents police data and their momo said these were the number of times some exchanging text messages. Then the further went on with audio voices. Now legend you know something say yenya evidence of video yenya text yenya audio na ye wie na se hu say there's a mobile money transaction to that effect. There's
follow up
yenya video evidence yenya audio evidence yenya text form of it ye wie sa no many nyina no ye be hu say on top of it no there was mobile money money be a Sunday here. So based on that no committee no legend what will be their stance eti from video na ye no from audio na ye no and from the text messages no mo exchange you know it tells you say indeed this game was
boy it looks almost every player was away. Okay.
So legend based on Sanoma Yeken any match commissioners report I think say Ghana Football Association disciplinary committee they've done a great job.
But where Ntala is goalkeeper and they also ka on panis che obi
no na legend
no say the anya be 20 years
eta make say oh ade meba mamusa asem
we ade won ade
mamusa asem mamusa ade we tina kasa statement na kasa ade tina kasa
and no appear to be so
good. It's based on what? It's based on the video you are watching. But just what you have to say it's based me say number one element of mujina so there media the video evidence of Ashgold any entire game no is so huge your video and your trust and more review over and over clearly so auto bus now show be on here share game ni bia na no pay you could clearly see said this was a game everybody was relaxed. Strikers didn't need to play above their standard to score goals. Defenders were scoring.
ni kwa say 6 months. So say bet on say bet.
Oh, legend. I mean,
this one we the case will be the no or the what the game number into distributors. Omum try bet to feel no woman to ask me.
But me there Yasmin no legend or the Yasmin no and I no pay. Me bomb some massa boy papa.
Also ban
Yasmin no. Legend. Me bomb some Yasmin papa and I no pay. You know the reason why? You know the reason why?
Lawyer for the medical.
When committee no eka say o mama say 6 months. 6 months because next time no what be bisa na. The right place any game na ekwaso no be sa de name o mama bo mama ne. Legend, let's admit this. That's me. So akwa Ghana Football Association kwa catch am say what bibia. It would have been a dead case. Because Quebec taso mumu aso. Jasmine, as you know, take here on the field of play. No, it is the best to give a solution to some match first and then no. Jasmine, you're not just what say all the time. There are some players are almost match first and almost team officials. Yet they went ahead and did those things. No
evidence.
Oh, legend evidence there. I believe you can see.
We see the NRL what can see and say. Intala is goalkeeper no so Jenny.
Sir.
But nepa mrem soldier for the nim some the ban integrity.
Ban bar as affected. Soldier for
ban now we ban na soldier for na bre.
But see
o che ga room o mama
military. Where soldier no?
Military police for.
Mamika Sasimo. See.
Obi already important. The lawyer be issue our important issue.
Yes.
I say. You will say it's only a court. Nebetimi akase telecos no en release sa conversations in the form of a way a court na ma kwan
e ma order na
say o mo famra na say to court
na no kai so mo ye mo cases in the form no should be aware say court ma order say wo nkoma wadi within that period nyina na ye kwa him.
Master, no another topic.
Another topic.
You see, you see, he who calls for equity must go with clean hands. So my bonnie now investigating me.
You have to be the right.
Also, for when you make a say, yes, I am boninti. What could it baby? Could you?
But me and Penifone
case enough and I started.
Let them Penifone this I've added to a bar, so no bit me a bomb with Dina Maya. Penifone the Gojado. So Gojado, Nazen, no balance. Okay, Gojado Esquire. Yes.
Yeah, we are open committee now.
I want to believe these committee members. Also knew committee members no. Also knew all these channels. Yeah, Esquire.
And Miss Carla Olympio.
Yeah.
One vice shepherd. Yeah. Emmanuel Nico member. Nurudin Alhassan member. Elsinane Acheampong member. And Justice Yabua member. Secretary William Bosman.
Okay, yeah.
One secretary.
Yeah.
And he supposed you made the ache.
Yeah. And he asama oka secretary.
And there's us and the some other cross and some. Some go cast a co-op TGF president.
And yes, I
say and also say a 419. 419. Who they anyway? We're not the same with him.
So Walker said. A bit me about say probably Oman you lawyer be raising Oman you the right channels near that no. Yeah, but based on committee members you go, so I want to believe they will exhaust the necessary channels and the right channels. Now let's see.
And sometimes based on the link that you have, our network companies, they're able to do it, especially police. And then I make a court. They don't make a police because there has been an issue. Police don't investigate, and a lady, telecos, a day. But the only reason is a court never order. And yes, I don't know what's a minute of Ricky conversation. You network company na me no me trust went mama the right to know me conversation me transaction or they come a third party to use against me.
Okay, so
when it's not a court of law.
Okay, so when we get there, me sure say
they say chess network and I say careful.
Yeah, so committee but of course
we be but
for all you know and I make say for all you know they use our right channels no internet make say better it's a genuine concern we raising baby so as our right channel now work no they indeed exhausted those channels.
They may bomb my basso. But my point is a champion should test this.
Oh, he will test it. But legend,
next season. What I'm trying to say is say I say idea na yin na ye twen. You no to say we PRA. We say idea ba ko very key when you are addressing public and I will send a message to public air timing. So to them I say to say be out here radio so cry kasa e man ko nipa so to say who say e be at this particular moment message we and e say medeko
okay
sometimes ko fed akra na e say whether akra to me determine when you are sending message out say be awaba awodi will be o radio so o tiu how do you speak into the ears of that person awu na o tie man ba ko ga masa dum no na e kra wode
captain they say chairman could the communication skills no oh why we got a problem no wakata ko ga we did
so what them chance it is me person me chance say whilst the FA is being smart the timing of the ruling is wrong about
for the FA or for champion
especially for our league I say nyoma mienu men kase case no modi aba no e good to save the image of the league because ade ada since last year yentimi ntina ho saa ma ye mo season bi wie nti enyoma mienu either the start of the season or at the end of the season
since they say so na also me arrangement
on the team
the league na say for instance all the as go there ba division 2 say e wo nsunsan so zone 2
big time
on the league na sa na akoye so and now all the has go there back division 2 zone 2 also your arrangement now division 2 for him so many slots back from Obuasi it also me science say ni nyina division 1
it's na make say on say
na me league na
say na case in city it should have been the start of the season or the end of the season on say as at this stage as good are still part of the league so to them say
they say also bet there ni afina wa army omo
so na uchu on another team be try and no say if almost all the
say they make my say hey me no as akwa bi aya court to enva no gotum na ye de nam kwa no be prison no wa we all the second be twetwa obi because man we ni ya the one be say wo de won kan me fix my dey because me ko dada tino
ba on nebo
but on say
na say match no me fix ya the other party ni
the last time one team betim aye side no
one team phobia ye
yes if for no mafa PRS ped bi to omoyiwa de omoye ni say senke ba na no pay
PRS ped to omo bi say enri mo ye
what the public was going to discuss the failure of the under 20 team
yes any
almost selections almost call tournament no
I don't want to believe so the striker can that is the case
I don't want to believe
I don't because it's possible yes but
captain Bacho menga say you don't want to believe if so meaning you see if you are involved in big institutions government aban or that or announce assembly or soccer.
Okay.
Now and it be an uncommit my connection. But at the end of the corner, you buy idea here.
And it is because it's a big news.
Me say, I was going to discuss why the GFA said the GFA president had been co-opted into the executive council of CAF. Put it on the website. I'm not for you to buy it. Pull down.
What that makes me believe they say at any point in time, this verdict ever ban. Issue
no, you are coming from a genuine. I'm saying PR for no. That's how they think. Some normal. But I'm saying that if you were a PRO for a big institution, your news be need 10 beyond the harvest or the back. Your assembly out the bad the beer in your effect. Those days, I don't want to mention names. No, already a young change what that. If you are Sunday match now, then we release it Monday morning. And yeah, that's what they do.
Oh, I know it happens like that.
And you know, man,
but this particular case, no.
Oh, mean, and yes, but it could be.
Yes, sir.
It could be. And I'm sure me mother radio station, but I'm sure say Ghana. And the topic you be about discussing the bia no be under 20. Don't have a week.
The captain team here.
Having they say
me side. Me side. Say me. Say me
Ghana 20 asem ya wada.
Say me side. Me analyze the timing of the release on this match fixing the year. Maybe I may criticize the FA. But I to the office of the FA and I may share said the university. Ubabo FA na baso.
And the investigation that they have done.
So what did I say?
He tries to raise the point. Yeah, the BBI content they have done well. But so much says only investigation be. Now, if you are somebody who wants a game well, at least they have made an effort. How many times the enter them were and said the GFA is sleeping over this issue?
You include the president.
Who's like Prosper my hint? Was it Friday as a Thursday? Said they have the verdict. They say a semi cry a time I see the boss and Becca say GFA for them for Simbia my.
What's my explanation on that one? Why it did not go to the CID? Because according to the FA, in Ghana, there is jurisdiction, in constitution. There's no portion talking about sports betting.
Yeah.
So what they come out CID, and they are not going to exactly. What are they? But in the FA, almost jurisdiction. I'm was Sam
Ram go to 34-15 and there is
FA no because I'm picking from FIFA.
And I can't betting your money will come.
And the name Rabia
betting for your matches come a gaming commission.
No, so okay say Adana
no and for FA for fast I'm come
CID they will fight and they will make sure say betting will not involve Ghana League in this annual guidance, so he doesn't know what he's saying. And they will some of the institutions which good money to government and betting companies. Into one point, the moment you work game commission, I'm more accepted betting in our country. No?
Okay, young man for comment, then we look out for the next.
I can name you Tomediano. What's your Tomediano? Charges no with the board. No, I'm Masandi the amount, Minnesota, or show Francois. The FA regulations on the Premier League. Article 34(5)(a). It means so Ubetia how the national kind of Maya. I charge on the ball. Many other players are specific with their rule.
Okay.
Specific with their rule. Ruling.
My area exactly where it is.
Oh, they have 34. FA regulations. My son,
the
oh, they kind from baby
from so using abusive language against match officers.
No, mama.
And now any FA club officer, a fixed match or a match of convenience.
Yes,
means a match the result of which has been predetermined by the two clubs.
The Messene man or say
whenever the GFA
association shall hold clubs responsible for misconduct of their supporters over down any GFA or club official or club, a player or a participant of a match who instigate command, console, solicit, procures, or in any manner purposely aid, facilitate, encourages, promote the playing of fixed match or a match of convenience involving his club or involve other clubs. The results which may in one way or the other affect his clubs commit a grievous offense, and the offender shall be referred to the disciplinary committee for appropriate sanctions. Now,
because according to the source, no, when Tommy went to the offense committee, yes, they asked him and would deny knowledge of everything concerning.
It's either he instigates
or instigating by which way.
Say mama areas are possible say
okoye no but form can instigate the direct rule commands cancel solicit procures or in any manner purposely aids facilitates encourages or promotes the playing of a first match or a match of convenience involving his club or involving other clubs, the result of which may in one way or the other affect his club, commits a grievous offense. I'm saying that
it is sense based on what the regulation says. Then it will be on Asama Tomeko Kaya when they invited him. Oh, so
open should be. I want to know open should be. You state
no problem. Not how.
Oh yeah, he tells to say a boy Kotoko ni. Most of true people so. And will be the home come so Thomas so yeah ding.
And I make us say on say based on this no. Some fast yes na Thomas.
And I say player back buy no. Or be catch say our coach was away.
Yes me nyane Thomas ni nkomo.
I spoken to you.
We am ne be di nkomo. Yes say Thomas so ko no mo ye dey.
Also mo busa no about no say one Interlight official national talent media ni ko be about onim bibi about
the one encouraging the players amunye 5 goals away born.
So to unlike Interlight Hashmi show go no. According to Thomas from the bar no. Omo bench ni nyina no. Wo mo so say na wasem no esutu omo. No just omo ayen wa say no ho. Who team of prepare go match. Interlight coach. Interlight
ka bench ni nyina nya bi.
Now you see the point. Now what we do?
I
didn't see it.
And so in all this, as some I can say, you applauded Effie for the investigation done. Our mother do this level at least a nice way steps now you take it to solve match fixing in our league, you know.
Okay.
It be put to some fear in club officials in the Sanyo Manomano. But may assure say after this ruling, Mr. Too, a lot of things, a lot of revelations. Share and some now, say offer and some are
because a Bema betting a jay.
No, some are just
about Nancy referee.
Betting one day, they say, Mevan say 5-1. Ebia, also no cry, Ebia be 20 years. For correct score 5-1. So be better even 10,000 Ghana cedis. He's going to earn around over 2 million Ghana cedis. Yes.
Now we know be Diana.
Wait there. Based on it's a betting in there. This a game commission you know. Yeah, you betting be Ghana.
Maybe a part of we are saying.
So just a
global world.
But what I'm trying to say is I say we now you wait for it. And then some agama can recently, and some larger can be a can, some mu be a can. And so that's the reality. Say majority of Ghanaian football clubs survive on betting.
0.7.
Okay, another lawyer here or say issue about say was a court in a demand. We will see the one under investigation, one a call for the records. Me am cause me call ubetima kwa akwaji wa record so that is allowed.
Yeah.
And we need the one ni gogo no on one call network for no say
no phone records
me records into me nya call tasem bi
akwano
say we no time we call obi call sitting bia no time we call no not 2 police officers were part of the what I say who say Ghana Football Association on prosecutors in the police officers so prosecutors na police officers. So the police were involved as well as their workers or no kokoje no. So
police were involved saying.
Was the case no. No, am fan come CID said CID is one investigation. But the police were involved. The police were invited. The FA no the offense the police of Inakasa. You know the police are more as prosecutors. FA yes. Case BFA police now act as prosecutors. For the state. Because almost believe that assembly was not done against the state, against the FA. So I think to get those information.
My entire man for comments to Hannah Niamwa went for his records from MTN trying to prove Interline's innocence. And then Interline phone catch and say, Massa. One could do dream. We are not involved. In terms of mutimi on team move me have a banner. Roxanne Marcel Sean Sekwagu from Pond the Asema Ba. Roxanne Marcel so see GFA has done nothing good. Why now that the league is over before bringing verdict of last season? James to Charles said, if the officials of Interline is not part of it, then why demoting the team? But the team was involved, Sapong. the team Interallies is involved, and therefore, okay. I'll say to you, Jojo, and to your panelists for your good news and analysis day in day out. Okay, it's up on times. Alexander Sefase, as well guilty of match manipulation and demoted to Division 2 beginning. Oh, okay, Roxanne Marcel, you people should play second sermon. Okay, Baroski, assessor. Second sermon, go from Port the Ascender. Why are you Anna and Gao? Okay, in fact, the DC demoted assigned to go to Division 2 is too harsh. Something must be done about this. So you both watching. Okay, Kojo Asempa say, I'm enjoying the sports show from Kojo Asempa Furniture Works at doing Kumasi. Crespo say, for no matter what, Manchester City and AC Milan will win their respective leagues. Indeed, today is my birthday. I thank God for adding another year to my age. Crespo, happy birthday. Okay, a colleague Abise say, always shown Vume in the Volta region. Man United all the way, greetings to all the guys inside Wasa. Atobiase and John. Man United all the way says, more of us say as if for international Beko conference. Feel I mean, a colleague or Giano defender or a colleague anyway, then kindly give us the update on Manchester United transfer news. Say a colleague said, Chef Marseille. Atonsu many times Liverpool for beating Chelsea and saving us from noise pollution. As for the Champions League, it's for Real Madrid, so Liverpool should forget it. I wish Kotoko all the best in our remaining matches. Hi to Nelson Usu and San, the next Ashanti Region BB Secretary and Chairman Kuka. Baby, Abe fine. Okay. This to all football fans across the globe. Please, when you are sick, don't go to hospital, but rather listen to a passport show live. And you'll be healed. But you're at hospital, but you can still listen. Give it to all phobians and Man United. Okay, but we are Ron Skin Rusty all the way. Or a passport brutal. Okay. John Boadise or her Mpatum striker is too much. God bless him for the good work. Okay, watching live from Alaba inside the market zone. JJ said, I heard that Asango has been demoted to Division 2. Please find out for me. I tell J. Peter. Grace Venture Sokori Mampo. Maybe I also send the text no. Ahead of Nana Kwabnaji, my friend, please, what about Yano? No, Yano no as good. And Yano was not an as good player then. Okay. All right. Okay, that's fine. Bafo, in that case, what happens? Yeah.
Happening no was in so say Audi 2000 Atamu say no so gada almost gada den enchebia no
omo gada dey
tama omo team na asema to no hey na wait ma trafie asem KCS o bet ma trafie omo team na asema to no
omo gada for what
omo hia no mo so no me no ka say ni mo poku akoba about 3 meetings and there's anger gloom and pain and wailing in Obuasi.
But I repeat the words, remember. Anger, gloom, wailing and pain.
What's that?
Oh, timer. I am just out.
And I got prepper college. Who goes school? You don't go prepper. Anger, wailing, pain. Okay. And gloom.
Me focus on what
yeah. True.
And yeah, easy. So me as good ni.
Champion reign and interest in investing in football should end this week. That is a end or Tina now when you chose anwa yenti mo kokko se bia ke be won news
go and see no more
kokko check 10 years enti amount from the investments any idea where can you form of and you went to Sano me alusiano mugi out yeah director na ye che no na so no za techi say on that o mo football and yeah, you do one day. I'm good. Wow, your second year. On the cause of bad division 1. Now we're 2 in the air. Magnitude of offense so and you went to the same who change.
Na ba wo ko let's go rom ko deny everything o. Bibi ade bo mo bia with evidence o deny.
Mitoto.
No mdo ma ye na ye kaba, mo ma ye. E di agigili. Na jibo wa edi.
Okay.
Ana league ba ko imagine the cabal, the network.
The teams.
And it was a big white collar crime.
Of course, bigger than this.
Teams involved. Milan na organize me. Milan.
Where one man to?
Milan they started that season. They started season or more punishment and more born in 83. And David say. Or more born in 83. David say.
Tina make us a siasia.
No big issue.
A network. Where they say a team back one match.
But
also more division 1.
But who team no so ebi anema wo dey ba no wa yejawa ebi eventually no was said whole system
0.7
na ma you go see myself
Kashopoli dey le
go see Benatape
ma na ka fe na do all division
tama message ni say boasefo boafu omo si efi kasia begu boase kromai ni nyina en amase say na dance hini dia ba
so why then
na say hini won so as go ye ne dia na wo dey we am bisa me say na bisa me
na ka say
na bisa me say asem na si no tama me me who a video of Awudu 2000 wa share no omo ko mine sa omo ko da ade a atade na omo share no wa share ne dia e bia ketekete wa share ne dia omo so omo tama what Obasa is gathering hate
mendo na da say
say then on best omo ye from where
come on si fia be go boss maya dance man nyina ho
enti
no omo gada omo be ko fence lenke be ko ho omo be ko mines be ko ho omo be ko mines ho no mo omo be ko omo be ko na adanse hini fie e wo fomina omo so be ko fomina ho no mo enti obi a obabia okwa omo de su ko se enumguase ya aba yeso no yetimi tina ho no mo enti kwan ya obefa so ombeko ade ate om ho free say animguase ni mu no and the meetings me say me no ka say just this morning ni mo poko 3 different meetings
on 2 hours go
ora kwagu from pong or the branding personal branding about Ghana football mo on ima there's no CEO or board chairman I will be to champion address. There's no CEO or president. This is called design. Emmanuel. He's the son of the president.
He's going for 8 years.
8 years.
We have to go now. There's only one business. I say I mean, doing champion. I mean, about their investment. Yes, these are not. Champions are going to supporter and no fast good. And
no invest in Sika Kosha.
Sika no yes some other businesses, but they are a wholesome kakade. But for your boss said you man they're looking at the kind of embarrassment across the state of Obuasi at dance mine. Ama omo ko na dance ni ho be ko ofom na omo ko omo ebinum do mani achango gold ho omo so be ko ho no mo. Agweden.
Asemasi tama asem na abano asem kese briche na abano esum kabi na be adanse man so no
kotoko fon message am nya so is about ritual lam to
kotoko supporters ni ya worry am ya worry
ritual lam to Africa ni ade nya undimi nkobio
kan kotoko defend Richmond Lanti
David
maybe so play I'm looking at Rose e binu play he Sato say na Obusa play anunu say 5-1 first half no Obusa Richard Lamte Obusa another Dallas player and he not he seems like so he was much involved in the end
of 30 months
no different for Lamte but I think it should be more than Lamte you know because ono the na brief no ono the na ekoso it's omunim kra ono na ka kire omo
there be ono no Obusa omu
so too
no some are you aware say 5-1
no you see that boy one man no
from other place
as for the India camp yeah this a match near 5-1 until it was within on ranks entire life for no and no any communicate from as good it's based on the FN ruling no the buy no rich set to say any she entire life players now
Moya we
Mompany for no Macassa.
Papa no dilo to.
Mompany for
Uncle Father, you paper na dilo to ade for.
Mompany for
what is them dilo to? Man ba ko.
Mompany for no Macassa.
Where's that number 986?
Mompany for no Macassa born 5-1 na.
Yeah.
And here dey away nti mo ba na 5-1 na na yeko. So na me chana say. So nti ono dey aside Amoa.
On no ye adwuma.
Champion ne ba. Upe player no ye much involved based on
the la di amamu.
There be say asem ne dey Amoa no wanyeska.
Ai.
Enu tena me free say the lamo ye exonerate omo no.
On the di amman ko mo do timi boy that.
Me say coach no so situation no. Pe de yen hyede nya ntansa bi amfa mo no. Kwa me nka no say exonerate na kenye bad. But enu tena de ayi no. Some more opportunities, some more appealing.
Okay.
And let's wait. Have you about implications so you can't answer?
About it. Yeah, my say na born again mu Master Stevenson. Ma yen call boase quickly na yemra. Na yen say hello. Stevenson. Stevenson. Na born again is am here omo here. Mu Stevenson also hello.
Yeah, open your gas.
Good. Bear, man. Okay. Say, born again, okay. Didiana Money.
Open your gas, Didiana Money.
Didiana Mara, who's some about?
Me say, Master, me no Casania is you say, Power Niba Helen Case Sports Stadium, as good supporters, pan. You say, Omutini, you said, you said, Yama, me only a papa film.
As good supporters, Ribi War, Lancase is here.
Oh, me say, me no Case Power Niba Shay. Say, send the video so for Mamma, you best send the Mamma.
Una video, my Kepe, near the Atias. I didn't know much Yamu or Boazio.
Mamma, tell with you for no one. I'm afraid you know, Antiasam there, say a tea and say Ashanti Gold. Send me a costunity, a demo to Ashanti Gold from the Premier side to Division 2. No, I'm as go supporters. Your movie, your dreaming club, Pimo, and State Sports Stadium, Mamina. Arahopa.
And they said, Diana Moya found.
For now, you see, no, you are trained my chain, penny for some baby Pimo secretariat, one. The year titin one from money, they are more kind, the year on social media, near the Adeno. Or maybe confirm why they actually say, and no crest, the Athene and no cray. And son, I won't be able to because say, who say, until to be beyond so from Manua. Now, you see this from Momudiano Koya, someone. Now, I say, beer. But here the anchor said, you're more cunning because Mona Mukuta the rice sauce. So I say, in the your bus secretariat one more. No, how do 2000 how just a squad now no more Baba Kumakosa. Obian so about Bonico giant the India. Say Nibraba, papa.
Ma many or more morning, Mammy Audun Casana Musano. Sem Kakana, na baby. Hello, do?
Yeah.
How do not say?
Boko.
How do I some Cassia by the same way day?
Oh, say, so far, somewhere more okay, dear. Nayan say a jabber jobo, Nayatina say a jana bed, Abidu. This is Yano, I feel like Shasha and one shower stayed on Nayan Quaya. The first why I don't feel penny for Nayan dear airport because as some way the air de my pass. The beer editing new code, the Cassia Lakumo do never.
Let us say, I do Asam radio Suyana Mati. Why a pair from near the Kanamati. No, my friend, President, let's see you a Busano for confirmation and I be my friend.
So far, so good to say, and I can say anything I empty as a Yaba secretary. Until she a first year fair 24 teams leaders in Oceana. There was secretary Naya beside the air course and Ukrainian concern you and the Moabe.
Nakobasa no cra. Say Asem Cassian Abo, dear na Muga plan Bena Mobefa, Ekobasa. Mobetiasia Kobo Division 2 and
just an organ as some Cassia Pana, but it is just an orca. But say, your 50 Muna. Is that an okan and because Sambi or a bill or I see a senior beer and could have been in the fish and could have been a better nurse in a phone while you name Hukoya and a more a bit chua. A little pay over sanity.
Now, wait now, more I didn't in Amana Bassa. I will be back as a beer, Munya Bonibiana, beer BB, then Amana Bassa, Moha. Ah, me de me shebi bi kaka say me de me hu say team na ye team na nka say as good no me fi say bi abone bi enem na nipa bi a yakofo mo abebata bata hu na akotwi sa asem weni ndi sa ankofo sa nipa no na me fi say bi a asotwen bi wo ho a wo say ye de mo but team ni de me fi say bi a na kofi na anteti ye ti say bribe ye bandi kofi na anteti but ye bandi ye friend say blaster Endi abandi blaster dia yambandi kofi na anteti dia kwesi nyantechi nto na akonya ni dia endi sana se nukura se de mu ka no mo afifi mu hu se nipa bi se ase na o makodi omumuku na ye ende ye de ye fi se bia ye de anka tim ni de enda hoboko na ye anu bi na ye da pa enuma mo bo nyum bi wo me bo nyum bi wo nyum be no ye do fo dada ye se champion abe dada ye obetima me tie kakra obetima de aben wo phone na me tie kakra
Oh, you perfect.
Na I do not wait. Where if I champion dada ho be.
Oh, dada ya. Oh, boasi for edia rewo. Wo pa na ke ndedie. Arewo na de club boasi man.
How do?
Yeah, open kasi jide ni.
Dide ade na Nigeria na mde be twato.
The be twato nya ne say ye best as go supporters nya say obi ansa no hodin. Because the aba no wan we ya. Wa anso wakuma mu a. Wa anso wakuma mu a obetimi aye de enye den. Enye so nti ye best obi asa onya abotre na me jide say minim say de me bra panyini awdu kan ye no. Team ne de obi na be bata ho no a o ko di bone na yadi team no so account but what they say no ya throw bia so nya abotre na mpanyimfo a yenim say omuka bi ewo mu no because we ade ewo mu ni say unse sa ne mo we nyina no na ekoso nyina na adansi mpanyimfo ne e mo asote ni ade ni nyina ni ya angogo na mo we yaba ti say o sangogo for me ehu say team no omo ton ma no ani on fa nko omo anton ma no so dia omo miehu because see sa na akwakoye nti ye kan say ye bedam ase na ye be start go supporters nya say said the amanfo puba no omo puba le Sports Stadium omo mbra no akomapam mama obia meye gidigidi na nkosai as go the japade bia me gidi ss na de we aba mpanyimfo nya akoma eda team no so a ye be o se hwema bibia ye boko
didi ye da se pi Harry Boys ni ye adwuma mpa omo puko lenkle ampa asante kotoko so ensem kakra wa abontini omo player edin wo even though Samuel no entire player no omo say omo nsa ka verdict ni bi na omo the verdict na come omo lawyer for they will go through normal to club no for and advise us accordingly na or say communication on the buyer and say ade no ebesha say next season so for the time being omo player na ebo ni he will go through his normal work and then born ball omo amfa so ba ma me mfa so say omo gidi say player no yes I not tie o we dey me na me dey kan say player no obi a buy or conducting activity decent 0322494401 Captain Weber meet you
yes what you mean that instead of 3 teams and never call relegation for be 2
or the instead of saying
3 teams and go division 1 they be 2
momu ko division 2 and they say relegation no yeah say go get 2 clubs
2 clubs instead of 3
ai obi fa one we
good corner yatino
na no so na punishment na
I said ya kwa ya relegate no ono ti ko
Dala is omuni ho.
Omuni order dan they say no.
And they say no, all 2 teams will be relegated.
Instead of 3. Let's go to count 3.
That's
na mrabeni.
Also ma bia you too much.
For we no interview no name so on ba no ma ba be. Bana.
So that and also yeah.
Every obi na catch na wa.
Oh, so to say ma call fit ne. Ebi dey na me check on why uncle see idea na me can want some any other things in America including we and instead of say Wafa Kingfisher then Sharks on the them assistance now the boss is here real league here Kingfisher will be saved now as based on take that based on the that's good that take is
if I want to zone 2 so what's that and
I said Bass zone 2 still are not 2 teams anaba ho and also mu dimo to
omuma division 1 omgo division 2
okay
and in that case any zone
maintain
all right okay hello
yeah
hello
yes sir good morning
good morning you come na demand because people
nana etio
me pato say network ahodo so mutim ye time investigation we nyina dia ani etro mo a conference e dey ya o mo kwaku gina kwa so arobo a e dey o mo ye course ansa na o ma continue no so mpam na bonte ni ku drama
police for you sanu na mo tete akronfo we boy Francis yeah that's boy Francis me boy will say if an individual want to score records from the mobile note to have to go there with another from the court. Or say I have personally gone to MTN for mine, and that was what they told me. Okay, Ochia Akanu immigration officers in okay, hello. Yeah, hello, good morning. Born again.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Thank you.
My
memo about so far, I'm in Chama, the no Kokia, review of Yamichiano. And in lawyer Jantation Ponkodia. No question say as good or mogu when you must pa a chumanaka me chiponoka or they say Kotokoni Kingfisher. They say Akayan Asante Regina Kumasino. Affecting a pa, they say, and in Brasica see no question. You bet me at you woman in a good no, Sadia no, football mono, Mabokrono, and I bet you saw Mukutai and so on. What Jenny Pan room? If you know any pan of Mudini, but you mean the Marco Court for Jessica, yes, I had Motum. Yes, Must be more, Omupa, we have future.
Thank you. Yes, good morning.
First director.
Yes, sir.
Solomon.
So,
I can't family. Nana from Power Show, I'm the son of Namdodo. Director, I will supporters. I may also Makumum, Gidiana Mone, and Ninjam, Yamin Somakumpa. So the made many boo, Yamimano question, Sida. Thank Kakotokona passing way. And Katantuma Kumasi, and Katibatam the BC. What I say, Masia, something Masia, Yado Masia. What I say, now, you know, I'm good for. And you'll be a banking boy, say, Kokufin Pond as a Lebano. I send them a banana, and I said, yea. What I say, a more yaw, a more ya. Said a month for fear, bless a team, you pa, nearly pop with some pen, but again, they did what could do. And you made my photo, every parent say what they call, it's a Yamaso. A deep one we can't say.
Kotokobaso.
You'll be a man
from next season.
Next.
You really go we are.
And it's all book on Monoqua. And Jenny, no million and I need to the point for your idea.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Hello.
Legend.
Oiboni.
Oibonas name the WPM or advertising for Papa. Na mami mama basu. Na House of Hope, if you are FA Cup, you're 90 final about the bond of Matia. Now, legend, if you're Banya dear, a black star, wake up there, so could do. Bonnie, a cut of ball pan, go no say, no. I have a Pamaja and Bona for wake up no shade. na dream for coach ni or guy too much obi a wa lose too much to keep am flat when the yellow card so why you keep him now this way why you play see the keeper for na bed dem na as go do there ni gina mamu mo bio sa ape number 2 to mo market ni nira a discard on boto e to mo call relegation here ni danyanya se pa we ba football no ma next time ye bobo na e ja gin be tu mami thank you
okay oyibo strike as your friend why thank you yeah hello